Hello guys, in today's video we'll talk about top 10 PC games of all times. So without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is an MMORPG, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, and has been one of the world's most popular games since it was released in 2004, and has since had 7 major expansions. WoW is also the 4th best-selling game of all time, with over 150 million copies sold worldwide. World of Warcraft takes place in the fictional world of Azeroth, which has been divided into several continents. The primary continent where all players start out is called Eastern Kingdoms, and it contains 7 human nations: Alliance Kingdom of Stormwind, Kingdom of Lordicron, Kingdom of Gilneas, the Syndicate, a rogue nation, the Zandalari Empire, a troll empire, and Kul Tyrus, a human nation. Players usually cannot visit other continents until. The world of Warcraft is also split into 2 main continents, Eastern Kingdoms and Kalmador. Players can choose from a range of races such as humans, dwarves, elves, or orcs. They can also choose from 4 classes: warrior, hunter, priest, or mage. World of Warcraft is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, created by Blizzard Entertainment. It is set in a fantasy world of Azeroth, and players control a character avatar within the game. The avatar may be customized in different ways, including race, gender, skin color, or other aspects. As players explore the world, they interact with various natural hazards and monsters that inhabit the land, who simultaneously developing skills such as combat and getting to know non-playable characters. Before jump to the next game, please remember to thumbs up the video, subscribe this channel, and press the bell icon. So let's go with number 2, The Sims 3. The Sims 3 PC game is the 3rd version of this popular video game series and was released on February 16, 2009. The Sims 3 PC game was released for Microsoft Windows in 2009 and OS X on June 15, 2010. In this video, I am going to discuss how this PC game has been able to reach such a level of success in today's society and how it continues to be relevant with gamers today. The Sims 3 PC game is a simulation-based life simulation video game. The player has full control over their characters and has to manage them in various aspects such as schooling, social skills, careers. The Sims 3 PC game is one of the best-selling games of all time. The Sims 3 PC game is a life simulation video game developed by Maxis and published by Electronic Arts. It has received many awards, including Best Simulation Game at the 2008 E3 Game Critics Awards. Number 3. Diablo III. Diablo III was released on May 15, 2012 in North America, South America, Europe, mainland China on October 27, with the Taiwan release on December 3. The game was developed by Blizzard Entertainment and released for the PC and Mac OS X in May 2012, with subsequent ports on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 consoles in 2013. Diablo III is a hack-and-slash action role-playing game with heavy emphasis on loot. In Diablo III, players take control of a single character from the world of Sanctuary, an ancient land in the grips of a demonic invasion. In Diablo III, players choose from 6 different classes: Barbarian, Crusader, Demon Hunter, Monk, Wizard, or Witch Doctor. Diablo III is a game that takes place in Sanctuary, a world of dark fantasy. It is the 3rd installment in the Diablo series. The game takes place in Sanctuary, a world of dark fantasy. The player assumes the role of one of 5 characters, known as classes, who each have their own unique abilities and skills. Number 4. Starcraft II. Starcraft II is a military science fiction game. The game was released on July 27, 2010 and received good reviews from critics thus far. Players are required to build their own bases and armies, then use them to fight against their opponent's army in an attempt to destroy their opponent's main base or force them to surrender. The game features 3 playable races: the Terran, Zerg, and Protoss. Players build structure in order to produce new units for missions or research upgrades for existing buildings. For example, Terran players can build barracks for Marines and Medivacs, while Zerg players can build hatcheries for Zerglings and Metalisks. For those of you who don't know, Starcraft II is a real-time strategy game. It is a sequel to the original Starcraft game. Number 5. Age of Empires II. Age of Empires II is a real-time strategy video game released on September 30, 1999. It is the second installment in the Age of Empires series. It is a sequel to Age of Empires and was one of the first games to offer both competitive and cooperative online play. This epic game has influenced many games that came after it. It has been hailed as one of the best video games of all time by several publications. The gameplay consists of building settlements and creating an army to defeat opponents and conquer new territory. Players can play as one of 13 civilizations, with each civilization having unique traits that affect gameplay. For example, by making certain units stronger than those of other civilizations, or reducing production costs, necessitating more food to be collected from hunting animals. Number 6. Sid Meier's Civilization IV. Civilization IV is a turn-based strategy game that puts you in the role of a ruler of a small civilization with the ultimate goal of establishing an empire. This game is 10 years old now, but there are still people who play it regularly. This might be because it is difficult to find a strategy game as complex and addictive as this one. It is also more fun to play with friends. Sid Meier's Civilization IV is a turn-based strategy game created by Sid Meier. It is the fourth installment of the Civilization series. The game was first released in 2005 for computers, then for video game consoles, and then ported to mobile devices. The goal of this game is to lead your civilization from ancient times into the future by achieving one of various victory conditions, such as through military conquest, technological advancement, or cultural dominance. This can be achieved by completing either one of two ways: winning a cultural victory with domination over all other civilizations through culture points, or winning an aggressive victory by conquering enemy cities and eliminating other civilizations. Number 7. CounterStrike Global Offensive. CounterStrike Global Offensive is a popular first-person shooter game that has been around since 2001. The game revolves around two teams of 5 players, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists, who either plant a bomb or defend the objective, bomb sites. The objective in each round is to eliminate all members of the other team. When this has been accomplished, the round ends. There are many different types of weapons in CSGO, with different ranges and rates of fire for each one. The weapons also have various amounts of recoil when fired. CSGO is often thought to be one of the most skill-based competitive games ever made. Number 8. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is a 1998 turn-based strategy game that is the third installment in the Heroes of Might and Magic series. It was developed by New World Computing and published by 3DO Company. The gameplay is a combination of role-playing game with a medieval fantasy theme, and a strategy-based game where players use their creatures to fight against an opposing hero. The battlefield has also terrain features such as rivers, trees, mountains, etc., which proffer different bonuses to the player who controls it. Number 9. Minecarft. In the future, Minecarft will be a tool for youth to understand and explore their creativity. It will be a tool for children to build up their own self-confidence. It will be a tool that helps them solve problems and push boundaries. Their creativity is the future of our world, and if we want them to be happy in the future, we should give them tools that they can use for their own exploration. Number 10. Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is an online multiplayer game that can be played with other players. It is a personal narrative of your character that you develop. With the personal narrative being different for every player, there are plenty of opportunities to have fun and play in different ways. You can either go to the open world, join a guild fight, fight against creatures, join world events, or just explore the map. There are many opportunities for players to have fun in Guild Wars 2. The game has different aspects, including open world gameplay, combat against creatures, joining world events, or exploring the map. Personal narratives are different for every player, so every time you play, it's unique. So these are the top 10 PC games of all times. Which is your favourite game you've played a lot of times? Tell us in comments section. For more gaming videos like this, subscribe this channel and also press the bell icon for more further interesting video. Thanks for watching. See you soon next time. Goodbye.